Welcome back to it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm Ph4tso, and this is the second map of this epic clash between Divided Motion and puLse Gaming. Special surprise, guys. I've got Slipperyduck with me, joining me for the second map. Slipperyduck, how are you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm great, Johnny, and it's great to be back here watching a Divided Motion versus puLse game again.
Yeah, so I believe that you and my other co-caster, Sexy Johnny, managed to watch the previous encounter. And what happened in that encounter, can you recall?
Well, it was a bit of a whitewash with puLse just taking the upper hand throughout the entire match, winning convincingly four rounds, and taking Zavod, which looks like this map, again in the second round. So it looks like we're in for another big clash.
Yeah, it's going to most certainly be another big clash, and this map does look like Zavod because it is in actual fact Zavod. And if you have just joined us, we're going straight back to live, guys, and one single re, which means that Divided Motion will be playing on the red side and puLse on the blue side. This is going to be live on Zavod 311. And yeah, like I said, I'm Ph4tso, joined us Slipperyduck, who's just helping me out, and he's a great chap, excellent, brilliant knowledge of Battlefield, and just an all-round good guy. I've never casted with you before, though, Ducky, even though we've been trying this for multiple years, decades even, dare I say.
Yeah, well, out of Durban and loving the Battlefield scene. This is again another big clash between these two great teams. I'm really interested to see if Divided Motion can turn things around in this particular map.
Yeah,
from the last encounter that I saw, that was very close and hotly contested on all the flags. They kept 2 flags between both teams, and they just rotated the whole map round, so it was very close.
Yeah, and that's a lot what happened earlier, guys, in rogue transmission. But it just seemed like puLse managed to get the upper hand, and we see the start immediately off. There's puLse's chopper Hater Jeans just going balls to the wall to try and get out. He's dropped 3 troops, all gotten out onto the roof. Yeah, 4 troops. Oh my goodness, and there's going to be
1 down below, 3 on the roof, and it looks like, well, will puLse be on the back foot here? They haven't committed too many troops on Charlie flag. Let's see how this unfolds.
Might opt for Bravo flag, though, and it looks like Bravo flag has been completely neglected. Slowly but surely one of the puLse guys will make his way over there. Just keeping an eye on the ground of Charlie flag, though. We see Hater Jeans all by himself, and just to get a partial of this Hater Jeans.
Oh, he's holding quite a good pick there. Double pick on Rat and Rizzy. And it looks like he's got the upper hand here and will probably cap. Very good work there.
Yeah, and he gets the tugs down. So great work by Hater Jeans and clinical play by puLse with the start to just snuff out Divided Motion on Bravo flag. But watch out when you pull the camera out, you see there Hater Jeans' work is not done yet. Duck.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're coming to push them back a bit more if at all possible. And it's neutral territory at the moment with...
Oh my gosh, JT Rat
just destroying puLse with the flag.
Those of you that have watched competitive Battlefield in South Africa will know that JT Rat is, yes, most certainly one of the
He is the business child in Battlefield in South Africa.
He is. He's quite a young chap, still got years to come of competitive play for him. And his reaction times and his picking has just been clinical. Not getting the better of Mike there on that occasion. And fairly stock standard stuff. The gimmies getting traded, Duck, as we see puLse managing to pick up Divided Motion's gimme here. I'm around Delta flag at the moment. Just watching the work.
Well, Bravo is also being contested here. So Divided Motion might get the upper hand. No, and as I say that, in steps Hados. Oh, and gets taken down. So Bravo in the newt.
Yeah, but we do see respawns. We do see respawns in Hacksaw and a few of the other puLse chaps. Mike getting back in the action there. He gets Hater Jeans on him. Hater Jeans, but no, too strong. Demonics going demonic there.
What
with
a champ.
With a
Divided Motion taking the 3 flag advantage here. And so the bleed begins.
Yeah, and they'll want that. Remember, puLse took the first map, so in order to force this one to the third map, which would be Hainan Resort, Divided Motion have to take it. They'd want to win both rounds by large amounts of tickets.
And I think everything's going to be happening on Alpha Flag now as the tank Chris Cuz comes in, taking out 2 defenders here, when they've still got 3 defenders from Divided Motion.
And Lars, I'm just watching Lars's
down he
POV.
goes.
Lars spray and pray and nothing, and double by Biohazard on the ground floor. Great work there. And it looks like Divided Motion are going to continue to hold on to Alpha Flag Ducky, so good work by them there. And we'll just see that MRAP now is coming into use. That MRAP is the mobile Votnik that we see Halo Genes is just used to kind of move forward and push his attack into Bravo Flag with Mike. That's going to bleed quite quickly, Ducky.
Absolutely, but Divided Motion, in that same token, have taken... well, they neutered Charlie, and it looks like that's being contested back. But they've moved back into Bravo. Everything happening all over the map.
Yeah, that's how Battlefield goes, especially these 4 flag maps, guys. This is Zavod 311. We saw Rogue Transmission. Both of those are 4 flag maps. The teams are just, you know, the rotations are so much quicker, so much more aggressive, because flags are often distances apart. And we see it's Rizzy getting down that tugs. They'll want to use that vision with Divided Motion. At this point in time, the Divided Motion only leading by about 9 and 8 tickets.
And that's not going to last, because puLse have 3 flags, and it doesn't look like they are being contested right this moment. And Divided Motion have landed the chopper on the roof, hoping possibly to get a spawn bomb over Bravo.
Yeah, we'll see Schmitty, but Schmitty's the only one that's alive in that squad. He takes down his chopper in the event that it gets stolen. He'll just maybe stage and kind of make they'll have to make a move though on one of Bravo or Charlie, because it doesn't look like it's going in their favor quickly enough. Is Delta Flag got Demonics? I know Demonics has gone down, so Automatic will be able to pick that up. Delta
going to puLse again, so everything to play for here. Charlie from Divided Motion, they do have 3 guys on the flag. JT-Rat should be a good defender there, a good attacker to cap the flag, but it's not moving very fast.
Well, the numbers are nearly equal, maybe 2 troops more in favor of Divided Motion. They'll be happy about that. And getting the assist is JT-Rat, which means that the puLse guys are going down. But watch out, because they're dropping in from the rooftops. JT-Rat getting the single pick on Hater Genes. He's going to need to watch out. Goes for cover. Heals up a bit. Twitching all over the show is JT-Rat. And good work by him to defend.
As we say that, Divided Motion have managed to push 2 troops into Delta. And it looks like there's no spawners down there. So very likely that that's going to be an easy cap for them. And as I say that, 1 troop managed to spawn in. But they do have 3. So likely that they're going to get Delta.
Automatic going to have to be careful. He'll be taking grenade fire now as well. Automatic ducking and diving between those vans, just kind of maybe telling his guys spares on me if possible. And he does manage to get another spawn. He calls a spare Last, but Last is going to get back raged by Demonics. Unfortunate there, as we see Last go down and Automatic go down to mentor shooting. So Delta Flag going to remain now for Divided Motion. Looking around the rest of the map, though, fairly stock standard stuff. Alpha and Bravo to puLse, and Charlie and Delta to Divided Motion, guys. We see tank now. We haven't seen a tank-on-tank engagement, and I'd wonder where Divided Motion's tank is. Actually,
I haven't seen it yet this map.
And it looks like they've almost...
Biohazard just camping out on Alpha, probably waiting for this tank to move out. And he's got a spawner on him, so they've got 2-on-1 here against the tank. And
no, just looking at Twitch chat quickly, we've got the other big shoutcasters of Battlefield South Africa, Sexy Johnny and Anthrax. Anthrax, who is probably my favorite person in the whole galaxy, and I love you very much. Thanks for joining us, guys, for the show, and so far so good. puLse Gaming taking the first round for those of you that have just joined us, which was a Rogue Transmission by quite a fair margin, 100 plus tickets each round. And this one is where Divided Motion are hoping to take it back, as we see the action unfold on Alpha Flag. Lone Mentor taking a lot of fire. Just going down there to a tank, slug, and infantry picking.
Well, at that present moment, at the same time, we have puLse moving in, making a big play on Charlie here.
It seems like puLse are making a big play on every flag. We see that one of their troops, their automatic, just went straight through, trying to get Bravo flag distractionary, not working though. And Charlie flag has been excellently defended by Demonics and Co.
They have for now, but puLse, 2 troops on the roof.
They're getting noted though, Duck. They're getting
undecided. They're undecided where to go. They're just running back and forth between Bravo and Charlie, not sure where to go. It looks like a push for Bravo seems to be on the cards.
Yeah, but Schmitty there. Schmitty, one of my favorite Battlefield players, definitely great defense work. He is all by himself. He has gotten the single. Will he get the revive?
Oh, what? Oh, unfortunate there. But great defense.
Yeah, good work by Schmitty. And here come the rest of the divided motion chappies.
This is quite a surprise. We have 3 flags in flavor of divided motion, with puLse now repelling the attack on Alpha. So puLse just sitting on the roof again above Charlo and Bravi.
But Ducky, Bravado, jeez, you see, that's why, because I'm looking at Barry in chat and I'm thinking, oh, Bravado. Divided motion have got the 3 flag bleed. Yeah, they're going to want to hold on to it for dear life as much as possible. They've only got 21 tickets odd over puLse, and remember guys, puLse, like I said, took the first round, the first map at least, and both guys going down there on the train, inside the train carriage. No romance there. Divided motion is holding on. They've lost Charlie flag though, but maybe only momentarily though, Ducky. Look at those.
There's only one troop on the roof. That's Shock Trooper with a great pick from the roof, and he's got spawners, so that could be their flag for puLse. They just get the drop in.
Pushing in, the Shock Trooper's going to stay alive and maybe take an angular approach. Oh, didn't pull a ripcord at all, but Shock Trooper, and he pays the price for it. Always pull your ripcords when jumping off 4-story buildings, guys. And just continuing the assault.
Divided motion doing a fantastic job here, just holding these 3 flags for dear life, and it seems to be working for them quite well at the moment.
Yeah,
hopefully not the commentator's curse here, because I see a good push here from puLse on Charlie flag, and they've got the bleed and the newt.
And you'll see though that JT Rat will be pushing in from the outside. He'll be shooting out those windows so that he can look on top of those kind of like thingies inside there. These are presses, by the way. Yeah, presses. These are the presses. Good work there by JT Rat to get the visibility and does the defensive work at the troops of puLse coming from Alpha flag. There's a lot of happenings in Charlie flag at the moment, guys. This map is difficult to control a camera on because of how close Bravo and Charlie are to one another. We'll just keep an eye on JT Rat now. We'll be happy.
Oh, I see the tank for the first time from divided motion. Biohazard taking the tank all the way around to Alpha flag, and he's right near Chris Cuz, I think, in the enemy tank, who's actually moving to Charlie, it seems, to support his troops. Not going to get much support there because I don't see them over Charlie. I only see them around the Bravo flag. So quite likely that Biohazard is going to move in here and cap Alpha if he's not contested.
Yeah, I would imagine there'd maybe be a rotation of sorts then by puLse. And so they do have the flag disadvantage. And there's only one of their defenders now, is Mike, or Lars at least. Lars just doing what he can to keep that tank busy, but there are 2 inside that tank, guys, so the bleed will go, or the burn will go in favor of divided motion unless one spare comes in.
And it looks like puLse are about to make another push for Charlie, with 3 or 4 troops around the Charlie flag just parachuting in from the roof.
Together with Chris Cuz in the tank to provide support where he can. And this one,
I think he's... Looks like Chris Cuz is just running interference here, just keeping the troops off. Oh no, he provided a spawn bomb here. But great work by divided motion just to quickly spawn in a couple of engineers and put some pressure on Chris Cuz.
Yeah, that's where you don't want to be as a tank driver, realistically, guys. You can see his tracks have gotten a bit stuck there, his mobility is low, he's got tank slugs coming at him, he's got rockets coming at him, and maybe calling for his boys to just get out wherever possible. Lars, unfortunately, getting caught there. But doing what they needed to do to get the pick. Good assist from automatic, and yeah, you'll see how quick that work will happen for automatic on Bravo flag. And the rest of the puLse guys. This is why they're so clinical. Look how quickly they turned that around. Even though Chris lost his tank, they'll be happy because they managed to get Bravo flag in our closest staging area to push onto Charlie flag, which just got capped by divided motion. So 60 tickets, excuse me, which is quite a margin.
It's quite a decent margin from divided motion here.
Well,
it looks like Biohazard is going to move in to help recap Bravo. puLse had one troop on the roof and shock trooper.
Double pick on the ground floor by its resume.
Oh, a C4 coming down, and down he goes. Well done, shock trooper, taking out the tank.
Now, that's why
and a pick on the roof.
That's why I say good work by shock trooper, but that's why I always say, guys, it's not a very nice place to have a tank. Very precarious. You can get attacked 360, X, Y, and Z axes. And shock trooper going down after doing some great work by its Rizzy. Another one of the top players for divided motion. Good weighted grenade there, you would have seen it. Didn't get the kill with it, unfortunately. Good response.
Doing some good defensive work there, and they managed to hold out. So divided motion.
Yeah,
They're going to get the upper hand again. They're moving two troops back into Alpha. As
they've got three there now. Well, one gets snuffed out though, and puLse are going to know how important this is. Remember, guys, puLse, the blue Doritos, the guys in for the RU side, they're going to want to keep this flag. And they will see Chris Cuss. Oh, there's a sneaky Schmitty. Oh my goodness. Good work there to mop up by divided motion on Alpha flag, and it's going to bleed away of puLse. Only have Lars alive there. And just moving back to where the Ashtung is. Ducky, what is happening on Charlie flag?
Well, looks like puLse have got 4 troops against, and there we are, spawners from divided motion. That's 3 on 3, so the flag is not going anywhere, so it's all about the picks now. Who will get the upper hand? This is where the battle is. This is the game maker.
Rats going down to Hato Jeans. Hato Jeans also absolutely incredible picker.
And divided motion snuffed out.
Yeah, great work there. Only one of the troops left is Bloodtronics. Bloodtronics, though, not happy to die just straight away. And Mike managing to do the cleaning up there and the revives you would hear there over audio. So good work there. And at the same time, we see who would have been one of the subs that's come in now. Is who we haven't seen a lot of. Is now on Delta Flay. He pushes that MRAP and he's going to have to dodge tank slugs. Is maybe do enough to keep that tank out of play.
It's hiding in the train with 2 troops bearing down and the tank.
Yeah,
is likely to get snuffed out. However, puLse with a big chopper push over the top.
Yeah, that chopper push. I thought I would have seen enough of them, or at least a few
more.
No
spawners.
Excuse me. No spawners on Chris, cuz maybe waiting for to spawn on him is Chris. It looks like the tank has turned around. There comes spawning on him. Or not.
Oh.
I wonder why.
Again, it looks like divided motion are going to get the 3 flag advantage.
Oh, and what's happened now is Chris Cuz has also lost their chopper. So this could be a turnaround moment. Guys, if that chopper can stay out of play, there'll be no back routes towards the gimme. Divided motion have to make a move here. You see them push very rapidly onto Bravo flag Ducky. They've managed to pick it up. And, one would fancy that push for Charlie flag also to try get this advantage back.
Oh, and Schmitty just hiding at the top here over Bravo flag, maybe waiting for some spawners. Take the moment and get in there. Recap Bravo. Oh, failed to use his parachute.
Yeah. As we mentioned earlier, the ripcord always very important on the parachute. As we'll see, it's Rizzy shooting down into Charlie flag. You won't be happy. And he gets in very close, gets the C4 on by it's Rizzy, gets the kill. Oh my gosh, we got that on camera. But he gets a double team kill as well in the process. Absolute pandemonium there. But they'll be happy because tank down and Biohazard gets away scot-free. Another big moment for the game. And DM all over Alpha Flag also. puLse needing to do something, Ducky. They're
puLse look like
away.
They might own the center from this point onwards. And possibly looks like Delta too, so they might be getting the 3 flag in just a moment if they can control this tank advance. Oh, and getting the C4 on him, he's going to go down.
There's the C4, gets the detonation, doesn't matter, they get the double pick there, and we'll see now that automatic will pick that up and maybe rotate on. No, he watches out, here comes DM, the big DM spawn. 4 of DM's troops pushing on Delta flag. They know that this is a turnaround moment for puLse if they don't snuff it out, Ducky. 3 flags to puLse. This is absolutely critical work by DM if they can
use your cover, boys. If you want to win this, you need to stay alive.
It doesn't work out for one of them, but we do see it's Rizzy is still alive there, and he gets the calls spawning on him.
And puLse are just throwing troops into this flag and losing 2 right there.
Yeah, and the advantage, but here comes a back rage, a fortunate spawn by IHAV. Fortunate spawn by IHAV, gets quite a heavy partial there, goes down. Couldn't make the difference there, could IHAV.
One more troop to beat. Double troop. Oh, this is still...
Oh, pandemonium in the train carriages.
Balance.
Last
and puLse, take it.
Great work there by Larson, shot trooper, managing to win that engagement in the bleed now, guys. This is going to be clinical stuff. Will they defend Bravo flag or will they rotate into Alpha? A bit of both. There's a tank on the other side. Good work by puLse. This could be the turnaround right at the end.
Unbelievable stuff that we're seeing right here. puLse were so far behind for such a long time and they've just turned it around just like that, champs.
Yeah, and we see that Hacksaw now getting revive work done, the mop. This is the cleanup crew. This is the cleanup crew of puLse that we've seen before. Move in, clean up, revive, save all the tickets, maintain the bleed, and divided motion suddenly without any flags. Charlie will go in their favor, but they've still... Oh my gosh, look at that. Now only 6 tickets in it, guys. This is absolutely fantastic battlefield. Jeez, like, that is such a massive turnaround for puLse. They'll be extremely happy there, guys. You see Mentor hoping to make a move on Delta flag together with Schmitty, and their tank will be Biohazard. And
JT Rack doing some good work there. They might get Bravo if they can just hold out these last couple of troops.
Watching the chaos happening here around Delta flag as we see IHAV managing to stay alive, getting Schmitty down as IHAV.
Chris Cuz and 3 puLse troops have moved into Bravo to snuff out divided motion just like that. Stamping some authority, and look how close the ticket bleed is.
Oh my gosh, and it's gone in favor though. It's now gone in favor of puLse, guys. Divided motion will not be happy with that. They had quite a thorough advantage in the beginning, and I'm not going to say that they were careless, but puLse were just brilliant. And we see a shout of Levolution in all chat by Mike for puLse. They'll be on the up foot, Ducky. The momentum, the morale will be high in the puLse camp, and hopefully carry them through to win this one for their sake.
Well, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and I haven't heard her yet.
Isn't that the truth? In competitive battlefield, we've probably never predicted anything correct. Any map results correct at least. And see, it's Rizzy hoping to get those sneaky picks. He manages to get
and goes down too.
Goes down to IHAV, and that is fantastic work by puLse. They will be exceptionally happy with that one. This one is going to bleed out. It looks like it. Well, I don't want to call it just yet, but it is bleeding out slowly but surely. Look at all those blue Doritos snuffing out Schmitty and Demonics.
At this stage, yep, it looks like they're not going to be able to recover that bleed, and this round should be over.
Yeah, and that just shows you guys the rotation. It's never over yet. Maybe DM slacked off, I don't know, but this one is going in favor of puLse. The first round of the second map between these two teams. We're just going to take a very quick break, and we'll be back with round 2 straight after this, guys. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to this absolutely monumental clash between puLse and Divided Motion. This has been an absolute clash of the titans. This is the second round of Zavod 311. The first one went in favor of puLse, but 23 tickets. Super close round, guys. And I'm Ph4tso. Tonight I'm joined with Slipperyduck. Oof, I just saw that chopper go down immediately. Slipperyduck.
Very good.
How are you, buddy?
Very good. No, very good. That was a classic round of Battlefield in South Africa. puLse just showing what it takes. Behind for a very long time in the map, and then right at the end just stamping out.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic work.
They came from behind, and they just definitely, look at the double pick by Shock Trooper. puLse have just been so strong, guys, and they showed it in the last round, turning things around at the 11th hour, and Divided Motion have to win this one by 24 tickets or more. It's a very small margin, but off the start immediately you'll see that puLse are doing something sneaky. They captured Charlie, moved up to the roofs, they pull their tank up as well into Bravo flag, which, as I've mentioned before, is not the best place you want to be, so they're going to have to be careful. The Monarch's getting a rocket in before going down. And all over the show, they've already pushed 2 troops onto Alpha flag as well, Ducky. Look at that. Good work by puLse.
And look at that, we've got only 1 flag capped. The rest have all been contested, so really, this is going to be a hot round.
Now, we'll just watch Lars's POV for puLse, and he's also had a killer round as Lars. Yeah, all the players that we've actually watched, both teams have got superstars on both their sides, and I'll take nothing away from absolutely anybody, guys. I'm a big fan of every single player that competes in competitive Battlefield. I love you all, and just a couple of stars though. Geez, like a lot of big plays happened in the last round, Ducky. I mean, that turnaround by puLse is just absolutely incredible.
Phenomenal. Well, in the same breath, it looks feasible that puLse are going to get a 4 flag. And as I say, there we go. On Alpha, they've got spawners from Divided Motion.
As well as the push onto Delta. Would have been a glimmer of hope momentarily, but a quick panic attack from the back with a chopper of JT Rat. And here comes the tank. Automatic together with Chris Cuss. Chris Cuss, the sneaky, just bailing out, putting down their tugs, and now has complete vision around Delta flag.
That's a very good move, that.
Yeah, very good work there by Chris Cuss together with Automatic. Automatic will know one of the troops is there, doesn't manage to get the pick, does then by the mentor and manages to go down to Bloodtronics. Bloodtronics will get the revive. Oh, that's some unlucky buggy Battlefield, but no, gets him up before he catches the tank slug. He's banging Bloodtronics as we watch the action unfolding around Delta flag. It's bleeding away from Divided Motion though. It gets the spawn in, and that'll slow the bleed down. And let's move the camera away for a bit and see what else is happening. Alpha flag seems to be a hot spot there, Slipperyduck.
Lots of action there, but it's just trading. There's not actually much going on there. Both sets of guys around this flag are just very tentative about engaging. Just want to stay alive and pick off anybody who advances on them. But here we go. We've got extra spawners, so Divided Motion probably got a little bit of an advantage numbers-wise.
Oh, we see good work by Demonics there, just leveling that floor. Oh, good shooting by Lars though. So Lars is going to be defending for puLse. Spots one, gets another one. Good shooting by Lars. Lars is just also had a scream of a round, and puLse are just repelling the defense completely of Divided Motion. As you see, I have keeps cover, gets Automatic to spawn in on him, and here comes Demonics now, hoping to be more successful, but he hasn't spotted
and
Automatic.
Both going down, so puLse will take Alpha flag and get the 3 flag.
Double pick by Automatic. Here we go. Here comes the bleed. Divided Motion are going to need to do something very quickly, Duck. Otherwise, this one is going to go very far away from him.
Very quickly, absolutely. Well, they're just camping out behind these tanks. They need to make a move.
They must make a move very quickly. That's 5 troops all out of action. And I wonder whether they're going to push them all on one or just... Oh man, getting shot like almost fish in a barrel. Only 2 getting through there. But JT Rat is one of them. We know he's a big playmaker for divided motion.
And puLse still have Mike on the roof and probably a spawner or 2. Oh, there we go, 3. And they're going to defend, dropping in from the roof.
See JT Rat though with a double pick before going down though to Shock Trooper. Good work there by him on the roof. Shock Troopers used this roof to his advantage on both rounds. It's excellent use of this map, and you would have heard me call it earlier in my previous cast. Zavod 311, the passage of play between Charlie and Bravo is excellent. There are 3 levels. And, the
and
team
Demonics.
utilizes 3.
Demonics going down on Bravo. And who's left? JT Rat to defend against 2 guys.
But we'll see that he'll have Bloodtronics now that he's doing a
goes.
sneaky back rage. Bloodtronics might get the sneaky back rage though, Ducky. He's gonna shoot down the way Shock Trooper had been shooting down earlier. Whether he'll get a pick or not, we'll see. He's got that AEK with the Cobra sight. Doesn't manage to get a pick, unfortunately. And they have lost Bravo flag. Bloodtronics couldn't do anything about that. He has got spares on him now, as we see. Shock
We're going to
Trooper
see our
gonna have to
first
watch
tank
out.
engagement.
Oh my gosh, Shock Trooper getting jumped on by Bloodtronics and still getting the pick though. Shock Trooper is just absolutely beasting it up with that ACW. Jeez, like that was just incredible defense. Ducky, sorry to cut you off like that, but
No problem. We've got, I think it's automatic
click.
with the spawn on the roof at Alpha Flag just to hide out and recap.
Yeah, he gets a single pick for his excellent stunt jump out of the chopper there. Does automatic. He's also had an absolute crack of a round. Has he spotted that troop in the corner? He has. Corner of his eye spotted that troop. He's going to use the high ground to his advantage now. Grenades not working. Oh my gosh.
Parachute
automatic.
off. That's
That's
bravery.
Very brave, and he... Jeez, like
And he takes him.
He got the pick. Sorry, kill feed didn't come up in FPS. POV, but he'll be happy about that. Will automatic, and oh my gosh, this one is just slowly almost inkling away from divided motion. They need a big turnaround play. 2 flags to each team, and the advantage now, what's that, 53 tickets, 52 tickets in favor of puLse Gaming. And there's the chopper around the back. This might be the panic attack
This might
from
be
the
their
back.
move.
No, this could be their move, Ducky. We'll have to see now. Will Schmitty trying to get some solo work done? Is Schmitty okay?
Well, they've pushed in.
It doesn't always work for you. Schmitty won't be happy about that. Clipped the tree with that Black Hawk, but they've gotten Delta flag, and will force the rotation onto
all
Charlie.
the action on
but
Charlie.
They almost would have read that though, Ducky, as we see that there's a lot of defense by JT Rat and all the boys of divided motion on Charlie flag. Let's see where.
Well, capping at the moment, so they just need to hold off these defenders, if any.
Yeah, but you see now what's happened though is that puLse have pushed instead onto Bravo flag, and maybe that's good work.
Just keep them rotating.
Yeah, you see they pulled out 3 troops there, you would have seen, of divided motion, and giving the opportunity to these 2 guys, puLse together with Hater Jeans and Hacksaw. Let's go into Hacksaw's POV to see if they can capitalize. It's going to have to be quick though. Watch out, those flags are very close together.
Well,
and here comes Biohazard.
Also spawn bombed on Charlie now, so all the action back on Charlie again.
Yeah, it's a very hot contested map at the moment. We even got a tank in on there. And just look at that. I mean, you
Could this be the moment? Could this be the moment for divided motion?
I must be honest, I'm fairly skeptical. They've pushed off Delta flag in too much of a hurry, Ducky, and what they've done is that they've allowed Chris Cuz, the armor squad, to just kind of push in there. But Chris Cuz going to have to be careful. He's taking rockets from every direction, sends automatic, gets the spear on him. Oh my gosh,
down he goes.
There is that RPG work of Demonics.
Oh, and unlucky, he should have pulled back. But as I say that,
tank also.
there's Biohazard with his own tank and snuffing out the competition.
Biohazard did great to get around there. He was a Charlie flag last we looked. And shit, you know, I might have called it too soon though, because here comes DM with a big defense of Delta flag. They know it's important. They're 50 tickets behind. Oh my gosh, C4 in the corner of your screen, Chris Cuz. Well done, dude. He'll be happy about that to get rid of Biohazard's tank. But
Still one puLse troop hiding out.
yeah, gets the
Yeah,
spawns on
Delta.
him. He'll also get Criscos on him most likely. I'm sure the spawn would also happen on him. Yep. So they've got the numbers now, but you know, if they don't have the picks, it's nothing. And we see the mentor going down to Criscos. Good picking there. Oh, jeez, this is just clinical. Criscos put down the beacon. He's going to have to be careful though. Gets a spawn on him. Does Criscos in the possible back rage by Demonics. Demonics goes down to Criscos' precision.
They just trading.
And it's just, you know, it's great work though by puLse, just keeping alive on Delta Flag and just being an absolute nuisance. The mentor and JT Rat constantly respawning, close combat there. Criscos eventually going down. Jeez, like, this is madness around Delta Flag. This is important, and Lars has got the health advantage on one of his attackers, and you see him going down there very quickly. Gets Criscos to spawn on him, the beacon going down as he spawned, closing the door. This is just absolutely precision play. Look at that. Look at that diversionary tactic.
Absolutely. Double move.
Oh
Covered the
God.
troop instantly. That was fantastic work.
That is honestly one of the best plays I think I have ever witnessed. And puLse are going to be so happy about that. They might get the newt. Not in time. Criscos now rotating to a better position. There you go, there's the newt. That was just brilliant play, Ducky, and I'm glad that we got
Absolutely
the
brilliant.
camera there. But, you know, watch out for the mines. Oh my gosh, look at those mines, so closely missed by Criscos. It looks like Delta Flag is going to go in favor of puLse. Divided Motion, meanwhile, holding on to Charlie and making an attack on Bravo Flag, but still 53 tickets away, guys.
This game is close.
It's very close. Remember, the last one is only won by 24 tickets by puLse, which means Divided Motion need 25 or more, guys.
Divided Motion making another push for Alpha here, it looks like, and they're bringing a huge number.
Yeah, that's a big push. That's 4 troops opting to go for their gimme. Only one of the troops there, and I think that was who just got absolutely mowed down
That
there.
kind of push, though, unfortunately leaves something like Charlie very weak, which will go down very easily to just the 1 or 2 troops here on Charlie Flag from puLse.
Yeah, they'll get spares, and you will see that Divided Motion will let go of Delta Flag and opt to try to defend the 2 middle flags now. See Hadogene's just taking a hell of a lot of fire. Goes to that Magnum. Dirty Harry, one shot, headshot, but unfortunately trading. We saw his long range pick earlier, guys, in Rogue Transmission. Hadogene's for me has been one of the star players of the night. And unfortunately, has he done enough? No. We see the attack snuffed out on Charlie Flag. Sorry that you guys can see it. I'm referring to the Doritos. It's just difficult to get in and out of this. But Divided Motion are bleeding down Charlie Flag. Will there be spawns? Yes, there is one there in the distance.
And in he comes.
For puLse. Hacksaw.
He'll probably have a spawn bomb as he gets to the door, more than likely.
Yeah, his squad spawned on the flag as well in time.
Into the back.
Ducky, they managed to get the split.
There is a beacon on him, though. Well, they didn't spot him in time.
Yeah, that's also true. There's that tugs there, but I think Hacksaw won't be too bothered about that. He's got the height advantage. And Bloodtronics, he has to pick 2 though, actually, and his other attack from the other side hasn't been successful. Oh my gosh, he
Oh,
gets
and the
shanked.
Stazzle!
He gets
Bloodtronics,
shanked
you champion.
and teabagged, but dies in his teabag immediately, does Bloodtronics.
And they pick off the roof, so that's the big move from Divided Motion. They just need to now hold on to Bravo Flag, which is not going to happen. They don't have any troops there. Criscos just parking his tank here.
This is the
Hopefully he hasn't trapped himself there.
Yeah, the precarious position by Criscos. Maybe you might know that there are a lot of troops on Charlie Flag for Divided Motion, and we just see most of these troops are medics, not engineers. So Criscos is going to kind of for now get away unscathed. You see JT Rat getting revived on there, and Criscos just barreling away from Bravo Flag.
So the flags are just trading at this stage. Divided Motion deciding then just to push Delta Flag, get the easy. And it looks like our first major tank engagement here at Bravo.
We haven't seen tank engagements this map, so it's good to see. And, we'll have to see who's going to win this one. This is going to be quite important. It looks like Criscos is going to lose it, unfortunately. But Biohazard is not in the best spot at the moment. He is burning down, and there he goes.
Burnt down to death.
Yeah. It's always sad when you see that happen. No red bunnies anywhere nearby. And again, Shock Trooper from the rooftops. Ticket margin has been shortened considerably to 40. And Divided Motion will be happy now. The 3 flag bleed. Charlie flag is very important. Oh, excuse me, Delta flag is very important now for Pulse Gaming, who have managed to get.
And they are losing it.
Yeah, it's this one. This one's going to slip away from Pulse if they don't do something soon. See Lars using that MRAP to his advantage. The 50 cal on this mobile Votnik is just very powerful. And this one's going to quickly turn in Pulse's favor. Meanwhile, a Charlie flag, massive amounts of troops, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Divided Motion's troops. Nothing happening on Bravo, and here comes the push onto Delta flag. Last moving away though. I would have maybe stayed there for the defense, unless, you know, he obviously doesn't have this view that we have. And we'll see Nerve.
Well, it looks like Pulse are staging for a Charlie push again, so here we go.
Wonder if we had subs.
Will they do it? Ooh, very good defensive work from Divided Motion for now.
Good work by Pulse's Nerve there from a long distance. It's just going to auto regen up, and
Lars just absolutely annihilating everybody on Bravo flag.
I'd like to see his POV there. And, was he using that Votnik?
He was, and he's bailed out and cleared all the rest of the troops on Bravo, so they're going to take Bravo back.
And unfortunately,
we're back to 2-all.
And 2-all, so tickets now less than 40 though, Ducky. And what this means is that
so DM done
Motion doing
pretty
good.
Well.
And they just
need to hold out.
They're keeping the pressure
Perhaps.
up and keeping, you know, the attack on Bravo flag now also an automatic, hoping to get a clear up. And it just looks like the engagements are going slowly but surely more in Divided Motion's favor. And that, you know, guys, it's
taking Bravos
absolutely anybody's game there, as we see great work by Fiend and
Pulse
double.
annihilating the tech.
That is big work on Bravo flag. And Delta flag also bleeding, or bleeding away at least, from the Divided Motion. Chris Cuz now with the tank, he's got troops with him. Lars tanking the small rockets. Chris Cuz going to
The repair is going down, and there we go.
Yeah, just too much.
Oh,
too much defense on Delta flag there, but this also gives the opportunity for Pulse to maybe push onto another flag. It doesn't look like they've committed too many there, maybe.
Made no commitment there. Probably just waiting to defend on Bravo, maybe take a couple more tickets away from Divided Motion and win the map.
Yeah, you see at this point in time, guys, Pulse is still in the lead, and they won the previous round by a very small margin. They only won it by 23 tickets. So as long as Divided Motion have 24 plus,
oof,
there's
big push
everything to
Delta
play for.
from Pulse. So we're going to be trading flags again as Divided Motion take the center and Pulse have the 2 outsides.
Yeah, but the trade wasn't immediate, Ducky. So what that means is that Pulse concede yet a few more tickets.
And all those little bits are counting for Divided Motion at the moment.
They're slowly adding up, most certainly. Now the difference, only 39 tickets, guys. Maybe actually even less, I'm wrong. 29 tickets. Mathematics.
As far as I remember, they need to do it by a 26 or 27 ticket margin to win.
24, Ducky.
Do Divided
24.
Motion.
Yeah.
24.
And that's why they're just playing out of their skin at the moment. We see another trade, Hacksaw and Bloodtronics there trading. And this map is just, there's another sneaky push from under the bridge by one of the Pulse guys. The map has had action everywhere. Fiend, and then we'll be snuffing out Chris Cuz. And Chris Cuz manages to get one. Does Chris Cuz, does he get the double? No, he doesn't. And Fiend takes him down, gets the revive, and they save the ticket. But that opened the door for Nerve and the boys. Oh, going down very quickly though.
Well, here we go with Smitty being a bit brave, pushing back to the back of Delta. And he's got halfway through the bleed.
He's done well, and
but,
maybe just good timing there.
Then comes the tank. So yeah, I'm not sure that was the best move at that particular moment.
Well, I don't know, Ducky. You know, what's happened now is puLse have actually lost what looks like nearly both of their flags. This is holding
Absolutely.
the
In
tank
fact,
out of
they
play.
divided motion, taking
They've
the
got the
3
bleed.
flags, so they're going to bleed a couple more tickets.
Oh,
So
and
good
it
work
doesn't look like
with
yeah, Chris Cuz just a little bit wiser, manages to spot those mines, gets them down, and a team kill in the kill feed, guys, which is not something that
Looks like
puLse
Bravo
wanna
is
see.
going to be the flag to watch for now for all the action as puLse make a move.
Yeah, they're gonna need to make a move, and they're gonna need to make a move soon, because if a repair bunny gets in there behind Chris Cuz, the tank's gonna be down, and they will leave biohazard. Can you see? There's a C4.
Oh,
bunny.
C4 incoming,
C4
Chris
by
Cuz.
Rizzy.
Goodbye.
No.
Oh, unlucky, he goes down.
Rizzy has got C4 on top of him, and you'll see, oh my gosh, that is clinical play by Nerf. Gets out, picks up those C4s, guys, so that they couldn't get naded, but the tank does enough to get down Chris Cuz. Maybe just delaying the inevitable, though. And 74 tickets.
Tickets are even at this point.
Lucky, and we just hear a chopper. Here goes the panic attack.
Flying to Alpha.
Big push, double
double
spawn.
spawn.
Oh my gosh,
and unlucky.
That is so unfortunate for one of puLse's troops.
Oh, and
They
more
will get a
spawners
spare
there.
Automatic with it. Very accurate shooting at the Monix. Gets him down.
That boy can shoot. And,
Most certainly, but
here
check
comes
Smitty
Smitty.
with the
Put it
chopper,
down on the roof.
tank, absolutely everything. Check at this. This is just chaos everywhere. One of the potential
Good
C4.
pick there.
Schmitty snuffing that out, and that is the entire puLse attack on Alpha Flag snuffed out. But what they have done
Meanwhile,
is that
the
they've
action.
pulled numbers.
Is
They've
that Bravo?
pulled numbers and gotten the newt, Ducky, sorry. Bravo Flag, though, also the attack of puLse pushed out. And puLse are going to need to make a move now. Can you see there are none of them alive at this point? Only 3 up now. That have
Well,
just
it looks
respawned.
like exactly what we saw in the last round in reverse, where
Again,
we have
another
divided
attack.
motion,
It's
just
incredible.
with a strong push and getting a strong bleed here at the end of the game. Will it be enough?
I think Divided Motion will be helping, hoping it is, and they've got kind of their feet locked in there. Guys, remember, every second that goes by is, oh my gosh, the big tank kills by biohazard.
Fantastic work there. However,
this is just slipping away.
Pulse, massive push on Bravo. Massive
This will
push.
be a last. This will be a last-ditch effort, I think. In it, they'll want it now, because this is a big moment, a big turnaround moment. Remember, guys, until Divided Motion have gone to less than 24 tickets, there is a run that they could force this one to go to a decider. Oh my gosh, with the last 2 rounds, we just see Fiend
Holy
on an
crackers.
absolute... Oh my gosh, guys. Fiend with a triple pick and a revive. That is a clutch play for Divided Motion.
Pulse moving troops in to try and push it off.
Doesn't look like
See
it's
if they can
working fast
recover.
enough. Doesn't look like it's working fast enough, because Bravo is going to go back to Divided Motion. Delta Flag now also burning in favor of Divided Motion, and Pulse just getting completely pushed out as we see a long range shot on a helicopter. Oh my gosh. Ducky,
That
this
was-
is just exactly what we saw in the previous round.
21 tickets. I think they've done it.
No, not just yet. Remember, Pulse took the first round. Pulse
They
did take
have the
first
3
round.
flag, and it's going to be difficult for them to have enough time to
Careful
move
how
in
we call
and
it. This is just edge of seat stuff, guys. If Divided Motion can bleed this out 9 more tickets, it's Rizzy already saying aware, very confident there, and I'd be very careful how quickly you call things, though. 2 tickets, yeah, this one's gonna go. We're gonna go to
oh, there goes the
resort.
tank. That's a definite ticket down. So,
GG
crikey.
being called by Lars. Charlie Flag not going in favor of Pulse. And remember, Pulse can't actually even have respawns at the moment. There's the one.
One more to go.
And this one is going to go in favor, oh my gosh, of Divided Motion. Who
Well
managed
done,
to win
Divided
this one.
Motion.
Skin of
Absolute
teeth.
cracker game.
Yeah, we'll go through to the decider, guys, which will be Hainan Resort. Remember, we played best of 3 here. So, Ducky, what a game. What a game.
An amazing display of raw talent, guts and determination from both sides.
Yeah, it's always exciting to see, and we're going to give our vocal cords a bit of a rest, but we will be back with the deciding map, which will be Hainan Resort. I'm Ph4tso, joined tonight with Slipperyduck. We'll be right back.